I'll say hello. I really like that song. Am I allowed to say that?
Rosie, I think you can say whatever you like. Well, hello, everybody. Thank you so much for tuning in to Locking Down with Isabella Jane and
Rosie. That's me. I'm Rosie. Yeah, thank you so much for joining us. Hey, Della.
Yeah.
I still don't understand this whole thing.
What do you mean this whole thing?
I don't see anyone, and you keep talking to people.
Well, Rosie, I've tried to explain this to you. It's like trying to explain technology to my grandmother. This is online.
Online.
Yes, we are live.
Yes, we are alive, and I'm grateful every day for that.
Yes, we're alive, but we are live. So that means this video is being played for people right now.
I don't get it still.
Can you pretend to get it so you can communicate with people watching?
Okay. Hello, everybody watching. It's so nice to see, although I can't see, but see everyone.
Yes, and a very big shout out to IBM.TV. Thank you so much for hosting our show. We love being on here. Kids watching, remember to stay tuned because after this, we've got another very, very exciting show all about doodling, drawing, coloring in, and having fun and being positive. So stay in tune for that. It's a really cool show.
It is. But Della, what are we going to talk about today? I know that we do a little bit of traveling here on the show.
Yeah, you see, traveling is a little bit weird with coronavirus and all.
Yeah, it is. We can't really go anywhere. We're still in a lockdown here in South Africa. I wonder what the rest of the world is like.
Well, that's a very good point. For anyone who's watching, who's from all around the world, drop us a comment. We'd love to respond to you and chat to you and see what it's like for you currently in lockdown. I know that some of our kids here in South Africa have begun to go back to school,
which is very cool. They can see their friends
while staying socially distanced.
Of course, because we have to be safe because of the coronavirus.
Yeah, Rosie. And why don't you remind our viewers of a few little tips and tricks that they should remember when it comes to the coronavirus and staying safe?
Well, wear a mask, firstly, to cover your mouth and your nose.
Yes. Remember, I'm going to remind you guys, a mask is just like a superhero's cape. So when you wear it like this, you're protecting your friends and your family.
Yes, and when you sneeze, you should sneeze into your elbow.
Yes.
But I don't sneeze.
No.
So I don't have to worry about that. But you have to.
Yep. Just like that.
It's like a dab. Remember that dance move, the dab?
I do remember that dance move. So guys, remember to wash your hands, keep sanitizing, stay home where you can, socially distance when you do see people. Wave.
That's a good idea. I like waving, especially the Mexican wave. Woo, the rugby game. I miss rugby games.
I miss rugby games too, but they're going to come back very soon, I'm sure.
Yes.
And you can always watch, repeats. We did very well in the World Cup. Watch that over and over again. It was a very, very good game.
Depends who you support.
It's always dependent on who you support. But guys, thank you so much for tuning in. Today we're actually going to a really, really cool place in the world. You see, mine and Rosie's motto is,
you can go anywhere with your imagination.
That's very right. And I, in fact, just before coronavirus hit, I was actually in China. Look, you were there too.
Oh, yeah, I was.
How can you forget something like going to China? It was beautiful.
Yeah, we saw the Great Wall of China. We saw the Terracotta Warriors in Xi'an. We went to Disneyland in Shanghai.
Yeah, we did.
And in Shanghai, we met Winnie the Pooh.
We did. did meet Winnie the Pooh, and actually later on in the show, so stay tuned, we've got Winnie the Pooh's story in our fairy tale segment. But before we get to that, I thought I would take you to Argentina, to the capital, Buenos Aires, to go and visit the Casa Rosada.
What does all of that mean?
Well, I was in China because I was in the musical Evita, and Eva Perón was brought up in Argentina. So I thought, how cool to visit Argentina with our imaginations and learn a little bit about it.
That's a great idea.
So guys, stay tuned and join us in an amazing adventure to Buenos Aires,
Argentina. We're going to play it soon, aren't we?
We are. Hi there, thanks for joining us. My name is Isabella Jane, and this is my best buddy.
I am Rosie, and I love lockdown so far.
Why?
Well, I get to talk to you. We've had a lot of time to talk.
Yeah, we've spoken a lot, Rosie.
Yep, and you've told me how much traveling you've done because of musical theatre. I wanted to know, do you miss it?
Well, I do miss traveling, Rosie, but like you know, we can go anywhere with our imaginations.
So where are we going to go today?
I think I've got just the spot.
Hey! You left me behind!
I'm sorry, I was excited.
I was excited too! Where are we?
We are here, Rosie, in Buenos Aires.
What's new? Buenos Aires!
And Buenos Aires is the capital of?
Argentina! Argentina!
Yep, Argentina. And there's the flag.
What a pretty flag, isn't it?
It's a very pretty flag. Rosie, did you know that Argentina is the second largest country in South America?
We're in South America?
Yeah.
South America, South Africa. We're quite close to home, aren't we?
Yeah, all right.
Oh, so where are we? What is this?
Rosie, this is the Casa Rosada.
It looks old.
It is old.
How old?
Like 1882 old.
That's old. But they did have good taste, didn't they?
Why?
The building is pink.
Yeah, it's pink just like you.
Exactly! I'm gonna live in the big pink building.
Well, this is also known as the Presidential Palace.
I have to become the president of Argentina so I can live in the pink building, the old 1882 pink building.
This is quite a famous building, you know.
I know.
Do you?
No. Why is it famous?
Well, Rosie, someone like Eva Perón made a speech here.
Eva Perón? That's exactly it.
Well, did you know, Rosie, that Eva Perón came to Buenos Aires when she was a young woman, and she met Juan Perón, who then became the president.
I have to meet a Juan Perón so then he can become the president, and then I will become the presidente, and then I can sing songs like Don't Cry for Me, Argentina. Because that's what Eva Perón did.
Yes, Rosie, Eva Perón sang songs.
She did, didn't she?
That was for the musical, Rosie.
Oh, that's why we're... Oh, looks like we're having some technical difficulties there. No worries. You see, with lockdown, Bella, everyone is on the internet. So, it's a little bit slow sometimes.
Yeah.
Like your thought process.
Like my thought. That's not very nice, Rosie. I think I've got a quick brain.
Not quick enough.
Well, you know, You know where your jokes come from?
My head.
Yes, they do. They come from you, Rosie.
You see, I am the quick one. And I saw, oh, can we bring the comments back up? I saw it had a nice comment. And I missed it. I think it was about Naya.
Maya, yes, our 90-second showcase. So guys, we're going to have her in a few minutes to perform on the violin, which is really cool. It was a beautiful video.
I think so too.
I didn't show you.
Oh, well then I look forward to seeing it.
I look forward to playing it. So guys, just a little backstory on the Casa Rosada, because we missed a little bit of the story. That is where Eva Perón made many of her biggest speeches.
Wow. So who is this Eva Perón?
Eva Perón was the spiritual leader of Argentina quite a long time ago.
Okay. And what did she do? Did she spiritually lead people in Argentina?
Yes. Because she was the spiritual leader.
That makes plenty sense.
I think it does.
So what was the point of us going there?
Well, to be really honest, I wanted to sing a song.
But we didn't get to see it.
No, we didn't.
So we're just going to have to sing it now. A cappella. I don't expect my love affair is not for long. Never fool myself that my dreams will come true. Being used to trouble, I anticipate, but all the same, I hate it, wouldn't you? So what happens now? So what happens now? Where am I going to?
Where am I going to?
I love that song.
I love it too.
Why do you love that song?
Well, that's the song I sang in Ibiza when I traveled.
Oh, yeah. That's what we were talking about. You see, we were in China last year. Yeah. China.
China was great. We, in fact, went to Wuhan. Believe it or not, we went to Wuhan, and it was gorgeous.
Yeah, while we were there, it was like, woohoo, hun. And then we left, and then it became, woo, hun.
Yeah.
For certain reasons we don't really like to talk about, because why talk about politics when we can talk about such fun things? Yeah, like seeing our friends again soon, like going to the park, like spending so much time, now with our dogs and our family.
Yeah, because we're all at home. How amazing that we can spend so much time with the people around us. We can spend this time learning about interesting and weird and wonderful things. I think lockdown has actually been a bit of a blessing, don't you?
Yeah, because I've got to spend a lot of time with you.
Rosie, that's very sweet. But I must say, the pleasure has been all mine because I love spending time with you.
Oh, yeah. I like watching movies with you.
Really? What movies have you enjoyed?
Well, I love Snow White.
Yeah?
I love Frozen.
I don't think you're ever going to let that one go, hey?
No, you can't let it go. Let it go. And I love Winnie the Pooh.
I love Winnie the Pooh as well. And I see Katie has joined us. Hello, Katie. And we've got a few comments coming up about Maya. I'm so excited to share her. But before we get to that, I want to get back to Winnie the Pooh.
Yes, let's get back to Winnie the Pooh.
We, in fact, went there in our Fairy Tale Friday, which you can find on my YouTube. We have every single Friday different fairy tales. And today, I've got a special one for you watching. Let's take a look at this amazing story.
Winnie the Pooh.
Rosie is my puppet pal. Her hair is straight and yellow.
I wear a dress that tinkles you,
And we both say hello.
Hi, I'm Isabella Jane.
and and Rosie.
And today we are looking at a real childhood classic, a big memory for me, Winnie the Pooh.
I love Winnie the Pooh.
Me too. So this starts on a windy day, but before we get there,
Once upon a time.
there was Pooh Bear on a windy day. And he thought, today's a good time to go to my think spot and think.
I want to think stuff too when I can think.
So he went there, and it was very windy, and a beaver popped out of the ground. What? And he said, don't you think it should go home? It's Wednesday, not Wednesday. So Pooh Bear thought, I should go tell everyone a happy Wednesday.
I want to tell people happy Wednesdays. Happy Wednesday.
So he went to everyone's house. He went to Piglet's house, and there Piglet was sweeping away leaves that had fallen that the wind had brought, and every time he swept it away, another gust of wind came and brought leaves back. And eventually, a massive gust of wind came and swept Piglet away.
What did Pooh Bear do?
Well, Winnie the Pooh ran after him and followed Piglet through everyone's homes, through Rabbit's garden of carrots, which made him very angry, and eventually into Owl's house. So Mr. Owl invited them in, and because of all the wind, Owl's house came tumbling down.
Oh no! So what happened?
Well, Eeyore thought that he would help rebuild Owl's house, so he began. And then that evening, when everyone was sleeping, there was a big storm and there was water everywhere. So all they did was they went to Christopher Robin's house, and they all stayed there because it was a bit higher than where all the water could reach. However, Pooh and Piglet were missing.
Where were they?
They were being thrown around by the wind. Pooh had a honey pot stuck on his head, and Piglet was clinging to a chair. And you know what?
What?
Pooh saved Piglet. He clung onto Piglet, and they were both safe.
Oh, that's very good. So then let's get back to Owl's house. What happened there?
Well, Piglet told Owl that he can go live in his little house.
That's so nice of Piglet. But then, where would Piglet live?
Well, that's when his best friend Pooh said, you can come live with me.
So they were living together, and Pooh was so lovely to help Piglet.
Yeah, he was.
I love Winnie the Pooh. I love all the characters.
Deep in the 100-acre wood, where Christopher Robin plays, you'll find the enchanted neighborhood of Christopher's childhood days. A donkey named Eeyore is his friend.
There's Tanga and Little Red. There's Rabbit
And Piglet, and there's
Owl, but most of all, Winnie the Pooh.
Winnie the
Pooh,
Winnie the
Pooh,
chubby little puppy, all
stuffed with fluff.
he's Winnie the
Pooh,
Winnie the Pooh,
willy-nilly, silly
old bear.
You know, one of the things I love so much about Winnie the Pooh is that there were so many different stories.
There were?
I've only actually shown you the one. I've told you the one story.
Oh, well, we must do no stories.
Yeah, there were just so many spin-offs. And I remember as a child, I was so excited about all of it. I mean, there was Tigger, and there was one of with the was an elephant, but I think it was a heffalump because it was heffalump and woozles as opposed to elephants and weasels, something like that. I mean, all the memories, and I feel like I know so many of the songs off by heart.
Really?
Yeah.
Please don't sing any of them.
With a few good friends and a stick or two, a house was built at a corner called. Exactly. I just loved it. So, guys, thank you for enjoying that with me. And thank you for everyone who's joined. I see we've got a couple of people ready for Maya. And that, in fact, guys, is our next segment of our show. We generally have three big segments. It's our Travel Tuesdays, which is a bit of a traveling thing because you can go
Anywhere with your imagination.
exactly. And then we have our Fairy Tale Fridays because, I mean, I love watching Netflix and I love binging IBM TV. But I love fairy tales, eh? I really, really do. And I've got these gorgeous books that we love to read.
Yes, because reading is important. Remember, kids, you have to read. And school is fun, but reading involves your imagination.
Well, school involves your imagination too. So if you're back at school, if you're getting ready to go back at school, remember, guys, have an amazing time. Just say hi to your friends, give them a Bluetooth air hug, an imaginary hug, ask them how they are, how their lockdown was doing. Remember, wash your hands as often as you can, wear a mask, keep socially distanced,
and have fun and work hard.
Exactly. So, guys, this brings us to the last segment of our show before we sign out, before we catch Dude and Tam with the Doodling Show, the coolest show on the block. This segment of our show is called the 90-second Showcase, and I'm so excited for this week. Last week, we had a gorgeous girl from Tokyo, Japan, playing the piano and singing.
Yeah, Haruka Sata.
She was amazing.
I think we should bring her back one day.
I think we should. Maybe we should interview her one day.
Good idea. And we have a comment saying, love a good fairy tale. Yeah, I love a good fairy tale too.
So this week for our showcase, we've got a beautiful young girl in grade 10 from my hometown, Johannesburg, South Africa. It is Maya Sleiman. So take a look at our 90-second showcase.
Enjoy!
Welcome to the 90-second showcase.
Wow. Was she using a loop pedal?
Yeah, so guys, she was even using a loop pedal. So she wasn't just playing the violin, she was doing everything. I feel like my mind would probably blow up. Maya, you are amazing. Thank you so much for being on our 90-second showcase. Guys, if you loved her, drop us some comments. We'd love to share them with her. And yeah, if you would like to take part in our 90-second showcase, get in touch. Don't be shy. We would love to feature you on our next show. We're featuring talent from all around the world to all around the world.
What a great little tagline. I think that's a great idea.
Yeah, and as you can see, we are here every week, same time, same place. Join us, but kids, stay tuned because we've got the School of Positivity with Tam and Dude coming up next. So that's it from Isabella Jane
and Rosie. Stay safe
and stay sanitized. Bye.
Bye.
Hey guys! Welcome to the School of Positivity. We are so excited to have you here. And did you just see what Maya did on that violin? She was so cool. Wasn't she cool, dude?
She was pretty cool.
Dude, what's wrong?
I'm just feeling a little shy.
But since when are you shy? You're never shy.
Well, you know how I usually wear a yellow shirt?
Yes?
Well, today I'm wearing an orange one.
Well, what's wrong with wearing orange?
Well, I don't know if people watching like orange. Everyone likes yellow.
Well, of course people love orange. Orange is an awesome color.
What's so good about orange?
Do you like orange juice?
I love orange juice.
Orange! And what about the sunset? The sunset's orange.
Sunset's like my favorite time of the sun.
Exactly! So orange is a beautiful color.
You know what else is orange?
What?
An orangutan.
An orangutan is a dirty brown orange.
It sure is. Want to hear a joke about orange?
Yeah, sure.
What did the baby chicks say when the mother hen laid an orange?
I don't know. What did she say?
Look what mama laid!
See? Orange is a really cool color. You shouldn't feel embarrassed wearing it.
I guess all the colors are pretty awesome.
They really are. Every color in your coloring box serves a purpose. Look, even Kimberly loves orange.
Oh,
See?
so people do like orange. I feel pretty good already.
Exactly.
Well, it's almost time to doodle. So why don't you go get all those very important colors, and I'll sing a song. I think I know one about colors. Have you ever heard the wolf cry to the blue corn moon? Or asked the grinning bobcat why he grins? Can you sing with all the voices of the mountain? Can you paint with all the colors of the wind?
What a beautiful song. I love that.
From one of my favorite movies,
Pocahontas.
Pocahontas.
One of my favorite too. I love that. So while you were away, I got my crayons and my cookies. But you guys got all of your stationery ready because we're about to doodle with shapes. You need that one for now.
Sure do.
Here is your notepad.
Nice.
What are we going to doodle today? I think we first doodled a rhino.
Then we did a coup.
Then we did a kudu last week. Oh, I'm excited to see what you're going to show us today. Guys, it's time to doodle with shapes. I just doodled a hippo. That was so amazing. And don't worry if we went a little bit too fast. We'll show you a video a little bit later on so you can finish doodling your hippo with shapes. You're so good.
Thanks, but hippos are my true inspiration. They're totally cool. They're like the best animal ever.
They're like hippos.
Let's see what you did there.
Yeah.
So you want to hear some cool facts about hippos?
Yeah, please.
So did you know that a hippopotamus can hold its breath for 5 minutes underwater?
5 minutes.
5 minutes.
Should we try?
Let's try.
I'm so glad I'm not a hippo.
It was only a few seconds, man.
What else do you know?
Well, I know that the word hippopotamus is actually a Greek word which means river horse.
Like a horse that is in the river.
Right? Because the guys were riding along the river. They were obviously Greek because they named it. And they were like, hey, look at that horse in the river.
But it's a hippo,
But it's actually a hippo.
not a horse.
They were like, oh, those are river horses, obviously.
Okay, that's something I didn't know.
What's another fact about them?
I know something. They can't swim.
You're joking, but they live in the water.
I know, and they can't float either.
Really?
They run on the ground of the floor, on the bed, the floor bed of the river.
You mean the riverbed?
The river bed. Their little toes go.
Whoa, that's awesome. I wonder why they didn't call them Dicky Dicky Dings.
Well, I have no
You have
idea.
no idea, do you? Because you weren't Greek.
No, but
No.
that reminds me, we're about to go and meet another Kruger critter. Remember, we had Rupert and Renata the rhinos,
And then we had Kyle the kudu.
Kyle the kudu, and I have a feeling I know who we're about to meet today. It's time to go and meet another Kruger critter. I can't wait.
Fantastical creatures await us in Africa. I hope you remember to bring your own camera, because we're about to meet the wildest of critters. Some might even give you the jitters. A bunch of man-eating, veggie-snacking beasts with delightful stories for all to feast. Don't forget to doodle your pictures. While we share their stories, they'll have you in stitches. Some are quirky and totally misjudged, but please don't hold a grudge. Just join us on our adventures that are wild and free, learning all about the animals that we meet. These critters that live under the African sun have found a place in my heart, one by one. Harriet the humble hippo. One of our biggest and dearest friends is Harriet the hippo with her large rear end. Never will you hear her complain as she galumps across the African plains.
I like to sit in the cool water all day, so no one can comment on my rare display. I honk and grunt and bellow about. I must admit, I'm not much of a Girl Scout. Each little roly-poly delight gives me such terrible stage fright. I'm too shy to leave the murky water.
It's so ridiculous. I think you ought to.
Only when darkness begins to fall will I go rummaging on the shore. If you happen to see me in my bikini, please don't laugh or be a meanie.
Oh, she may be large and statuesque, but her personality is the best.
If only others wouldn't judge my size, rather my beautiful googly eyes.
And as she comes out to wallow and graze, please adore her and give her praise.
But do it quietly so I won't be startled. And then in my bikini, I can sparkle. The Cougar Quiz.
I love Harriet. Isn't she just wonderful? And she's a little bit shy. Made me think of the dude early on today with his orange shirt. I just love. There's a knock on the door. Come in. I think I know who it is. Auntie!
Hello, Tammany. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm so much better for seeing you. We've been having so much fun on the show, and I'm just delighted to have you in studio with us.
I see you are live on IBM TV.
Yes, we are. Aren't they amazing?
They are fantastic. I love the positive message they put out.
They are really, really an awesome bunch. Did you see Rosie and Isabella earlier?
I have to tell you, I'm developing a little crush on Rosie.
She is wonderful, isn't she?
Oh, she's so fantastic.
And don't you just love her straight and yellow hair?
That is probably my favorite part, as well as her pink dress.
She's beautiful.
And the fact that she's Chinese.
Well, she went to visit China.
And she was made in China.
Oh, yes. And did you see they went on an adventure?
Where did they go today?
Today?
They went to South America.
Ooh, so
Argentina. I never miss an episode of Rosie.
I'm so glad to hear that. Nor do we. So, today we have some important doodles.
Oh, you know I do love doodles, but I'm very strict about the doodles I like. I hope they're good doodles.
Oh, I think you will be pleasantly surprised. So
Let's
first up, we have this beautiful hippo. And the
My
artist
goodness.
is Rebecca, all the way from South Africa.
Rebecca, you are phenomenal. Look at that shading. My goodness, I can see every wrinkle in the hippo's eyes.
Isn't she beautiful?
Oh, look at the whiskers.
Yes.
Oh, such attention to detail.
And those nostrils.
I look like I might be sniffed up in them as if I was an ant.
Okay. So thank you, Rebecca, for sending us your beautiful hippo. We really love it and we appreciate your beautiful artwork.
So much.
Shall we go to the next one?
Show me another.
Okay. This one. Whoops.
Oh, wow. I love the colors. It's so colorful, I can tell you the exact time of day this hippo was photographed.
What?
It is a photograph, isn't it?
No, this is a doodle by Etienne.
What? That's a doodle?
Yes. He drew this all by himself.
I find that unbelievable. Look at his One Direction shading.
Is that the blue sky behind him?
It sure is.
And the sun, can you see the sun in the corner?
I can. That's exactly how I could tell the time of day. Weren't you listening?
I'm sorry, Auntie.
Oh, and he's got skinny legs, this hippo.
He does, and a tiny little tail.
But
he's-
that tail is very important.
Why?
Well, that's how they keep clean.
Oh,
You know, we use something to clean our bottoms with. Usually toilet paper. They use their tails.
oh wow. Well, that's an interesting fact. I'm going to have to tell the dude that one a little bit later.
Make sure you do.
So we have one more doodle to show you.
I'm excited. What is it? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness, look at the vibrancy of the colors. That tree with every branch that is visible. Oh my goodness, and there's the watering hole. The hippos at the watering hole edge.
Just hang on, don't get so carried away. I have an even more exciting bit of information to give you.
What do you have?
Our artist, Lochlann, is here in studio with us today.
The Lochlann is in studio?
He is. I think you can ask him all the questions you need to ask.
Where is he? Put him on.
He's coming soon. Look, there he is. Hey, my Lochlann.
Hello, Lochlann. I'm one of your biggest fans.
Hi.
How are you today?
Good, and you?
We are very good, thank you. We're so excited to have you with us. Thank you for sending in your beautiful drawing of a hippo. Did you have fun doodling it for us?
Mm-hmm.
What was your favorite part?
All of it.
All of it?
Every single bit. This is a man who just loves art.
Oh, yes, he does. What is your favorite color?
Purple.
Purple? And when you color in and you're doodling and you're busy with purple and crayons and paints and all that jazz, how does it make you feel?
Happy.
Oh, that makes us happy to hear too.
That's just because you run the School of Positivity.
That's right. Do you
I have a question for you. I can tell by your drawing you have quite the imagination. I felt by looking at your picture that I was at the watering hole itself. What is your favorite thing to imagine?
Animals.
Animals. Would you say ninja animals?
Kind of.
Kind of?
So if you met a teenage mutant ninja turtle, I'm guessing because your favorite color is purple, that it would be Donatello.
He's not too sure about that one. Hey, Loch. No.
I'm not really a big fan of the Ninja Turtles.
Who are you a big fan of?
Mainly like the big cats and birds, mainly.
Beautiful. So it's right up your alley to be living in South Africa where all the wild animals are. What's your favorite animal from the Kruger?
Depends.
Depends.
Depends on what? The weather?
I have many favorites.
Give us a few of them. Let us hear.
Eagles,
Wow.
I knew an eagle once.
wild dogs, wild cats.
Beautiful.
Have you ever seen a wild goldfish?
No.
Me either.
That obviously means you're a bit coy.
So what else can you tell us about your lockdown, Lochlann? What have you been doing?
Going on adventures in my imagination.
That's amazing. Rosie and Isabella do that.
Yeah, what kind of adventures have you been on?
Mainly to the wild.
Oh, that's so cool. And that's where you meet your eagles and your cats, your wild cats.
I've
you
also been drawing.
Pardon me?
I've also been drawing a lot.
Do you have some pictures to show us?
Mhm.
Oh, please can we see?
Okay, first, it's a snail.
It's a snail. That is so
That
cool.
is amazing, and it looks three-dimensional.
He used macaroni.
Macaroni shells?
Oh, wow. That is so clever. I love him.
He's beautiful.
Then
else have you
I've also got this one.
Oh, wow. Look at those colors, Auntie.
Wow! It's like a beautiful sunset
Yeah.
Flames and fire and smoke. It's beautiful.
Those are such beautiful colors. Oh, we love it.
And I also got one more.
Yes, want to see? Can you hold it up a little? It's the eagles and the cats
No, the eagles and the cats.
and the wild dog.
And the wild. It's everything you spoke about.
Everything you love. Oh man, you are so cool.
Lochlann, since your name is Lochlann, have you ever seen a Loch Ness monster?
No.
Oh,
One day.
one day. I think what you could do, if you fancy, is draw us the Loch Ness monster and share it with us sometime in the future.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you so much for joining us, and thank you so much for your beautiful doodles. We love your work,
Yes, thank you, Lochlann. It was an honor and a privilege to meet you.
and we hope you'll join us next time too.
Okay.
Okie dokie. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Oh, wow.
What a phenomenal artist.
Hey, what an awesome dude.
It's like he spoke those animals into being. He was just talking about a wild dog, and then on the page appeared a wild dog.
Wow, that's magic. Thanks so much for joining us. That was awesome. So, remember, we were doodling. Well, you weren't here, but we were doodling a hippo using shapes only. So, for those of you who are still busy doodling your hippos, watch this video so you can carry on coloring in and catching up in case you got a little bit sidetracked with the sky.
Thank you for having me, Tammany.
Oh, we love it when you're here.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye, IBM TV watchers.
Time to do. just read something very funny.
What did you read?
It said, I just doodled a kudu.
Kudu, but we just drew a hippo.
I know.
Ridiculous.
I'm so confused right now.
Guess that's why we're still in school.
I know, right? The School of Positivity, a really cool place to be. And it's okay if we make mistakes sometimes too.
Which we do.
All the time.
All the time.
But I loved Harriet. It was so much fun to doodle her. It was so wonderful to be in school today and learn how to draw with shapes and make a beautiful hippo and all those wonderful hippo facts.
Sure was. You know what I learned today?
Karen says, what a hippo.
Ah,
She's
good
cool.
one.
What did you learn? Sorry.
I learned that orange is actually one of the coolest colors in the crayon box. And that's not all. Every single one of the colors has a beautiful purpose, and everyone's got a favorite. And they're all just used for the most amazing things.
That's so right. Colors are magical, and we can paint our world whatever color we want. And we can use as many colors as we want too.
So I guess it's time we have to say goodbye.
Yeah, I'm afraid it is, but it's been so wonderful to have you with us today, and thank you so much for joining us. It's been really great, and we hope to see you next Sunday, same time, same place on IBM TV.
The School of
Positivity.
Positivity.
Bye, guys.